Do you even wonder why some men just effortlessly charm women? Do they have a secret WhatsApp group that you don't know of? We might not know about that, but there's one thing we're absolutely certain of. When searching for the most attractive men, women tend to incline towards few specific qualities. And lucky for you, you're just about to find out what they are. Ready to amp up your attraction level? Let's dig in. Number 10. Acceptance. For this quality, think about Chandler Bing accepting Monica's love for cleaning and Friends. Let's be honest first. We all have our quirks and imperfections. Maybe you snort when you laugh, or you have a weird obsession with collecting Funko Pops. But that's what makes you unique and special, and an alpha male accepts these unique flaws in his woman. So if you find yourself constantly trying to change your partner, then it's time to say, boy, bye, faster than Beyonce can say to the left to that quality. Ain't nobody got time for that kind of negativity. Because here's the thing. When someone criticizes or judges you, they're not accepting you for who you are. They're saying, you're not good enough. You need to change to fit my standards. And that's not the kind of man anyone wants in their life. Instead, women look for a man who sees their quirks and flaws as part of what makes them amazing. Like when Ron Swanson tells Leslie Knope in Parks and Recreation, "I love you and I like you." That's the kind of acceptance and love women sing Mariah Carey high notes over. Number 9. Kindness. Many men believe that they need to be tough, distant, and emotionally detached to maintain their aura of masculinity. They think this amps up their attractiveness. Well, friends, you all have been taught wrong. Being the Rambo takes you nowhere but to the ride of toxic masculinity, the rock bottom of unappealing men. However, the truth is extreme apart from what you have been taught. Being genuinely kind is one of the most attractive traits a man can possess. Because when a man is kind, he provides a sense of safety and security to those around him. Simply put, it's a powerful signal that he is caring, empathetic, and trustworthy. Women are naturally drawn to these qualities, and in an unpopular opinion, they find kindness incredibly sexy. And it's not just our opinion. Science backs it up. Research has shown that altruistic behaviors are signals of desirable qualities. And guess what? People who engage in these behaviors have higher mating success. That's your cue. Number 8. Vulnerability. We're about to touch some nerves. But someone's got to bring you out of your fantasy world. Did you know that showing your soft side is found incredibly appealing? Yep, that's right. Vulnerability leads to connection. And well, connection leads to love. So put down the armor and let's get real. Think about it. If you're always putting up a front, how can anyone truly connect with you? It's literally like trying to love a cardboard cutout. We don't even want to imagine that. But when you let your guard down, you invite others to do the same. And that's where the magic happens. When you're honest about who you are and what you're feeling, people know they can count on you. And that's a super attractive quality. Who doesn't want a partner they can rely on? Number 7. Integrity. Ladies love integrity in their men. It's like catnip for the soul. Irresistible and oh so attractive. Now you've got to make sure you don't mistake it about how many weights you can lift in the gym. But integrity is all about having the courage to be yourself and to stand up for what you believe in. The I factor is the glue that holds your character together, making you a loyal and faithful partner. When you have integrity, you would never betray the woman you love. You're like a beacon of safety and security in a world full of uncertainty. That's exactly what women dig. If you want to win the heart of a strong and independent woman, show her your integrity. It's like the ancient Greek philosopher Plato said, "There's nothing more delightful than the company of a man of integrity." Number 6. Stability. Time to channel your inner rock and be as stable as a table. Because let's face it, women find stability in men absolutely attractive. It's like the foundation of a house. If it's shaky, well, you know what happens. The whole thing comes tumbling down. First things first, let's talk about emotional stability. You don't want to be the guy who's always flipping out over the smallest things, like when your team loses the game. Keep your cool, take a deep breath, and remember that there are bigger things in life. Next up, we've got economic stability. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be a millionaire, but it does mean that you're responsible with your money. That's appealing enough. Know that guy who's always borrowing money from his lady? Nobody wants to be that guy, right? And last but not least, we've got relational stability. This means that you're dependable, reliable, and trustworthy. You're the kind of guy who's there for his lady, no matter what. Because when it comes down to it, stability is the key to a woman's heart. Number 5. Chemistry. Bring out your inner Walter White and get some chemistry brewing. Because for obvious reasons, women find chemistry in men the deal breaker of attractiveness. You see, attraction is not just a facade. Looks, hair, body. It's also about energy, the vibe you bring to the table. Women dig the kind of guy who can carry on a conversation and make her feel energized. Remember the scene in The Notebook when Noah and Allie have their first kiss in the rain? Well, you want to create that kind of chemistry. We mean that's the bar, at least. So get ready to mix up some serious chemistry, guys. And who knows, maybe you'll end up like Jim and Pam from The Office, the ultimate example of on-screen chemistry. Number 4. Humor. Here goes. All women love a man who can tickle their funny bone. It's a given. A good sense of humor is charming. Now, we're not saying you need to be the next Kevin Hart or anything. Please, no. But if you're able to crack a joke by finding the humor in a situation, you have got the art of attraction mastered. Plus, in a long-term commitment, humor is even more important. Seriously, who wants to spend their life with a stick in the mud? But being crass and being funny? You better know those are two different things. So save the dirty jokes for when you're with your bros. Whether you're quoting the latest TikTok trend or riffing on a classic dad joke, a good sense of humor can go a long way to get you the woman you want. Number 3. Emotional presence. Now let's talk about the art of giving someone your undivided attention without getting distracted by your phone, your cat, or that funny-looking cloud outside. We would say it's like a superpower, but in this case, it really is. Instead of flying or shooting lasers from your eyes, you're just really, really good at listening, and it makes you hell attractive to women. But let's not forget the most important part of emotional presence, being responsive. That means actually engaging with your partner when they're talking to you. If you're just nodding along absent-mindedly while you're mentally planning your grocery list, you're in the wrong section, friend. You got to engage. It's Call of Duty time. Ask questions, offer support, and show them that you're truly listening. Number 2. Growth mindset. Are you ready to learn about the growth mindset and how it's one of the top-rated attractive qualities women search for? Confucius said it best, and we agree. Progress begins with small steps. Listen, we know that some guys think they're born with all the talent they'll ever have, but we've got news for you. That's a fixed mindset, and it's about as outdated as a cassette tape. Your brain is constantly evolving, and the connections between neural networks can grow stronger or weaker based on how you think. So if you believe in yourself and put in the effort, you're more likely to achieve success. And let's be real here, fellas. Nothing is more attractive than a man who's determined and never gives up on his dreams. That's what makes you irresistible to your partner. Number 1. Assertiveness. Strap in for some sass because we're ready to dish out some dating advice that's spicier than a taco on Cinco de Mayo. It's a simple philosophy. Women want a man who can take charge and isn't afraid to speak his mind. They want a man who's assertive in all the right ways, not one who's constantly asking, "What do you want to do? Where do you want to go?" Come on, dude, take the wheel. It's like in the movie Dirty Dancing when Johnny confidently declares, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." That kind of assertiveness is downright sexy. But wait, before you go all John Wick on us, let's clarify what we mean by assertiveness. It's not about being aggressive or controlling at all, but rather being able to communicate your needs and wants in a respectful and confident way. Just think about it. When a man is assertive, it shows that he's not afraid to take charge and make things happen. It's like when Han Solo tells Chewie to punch it. Cue the Star Wars music. On the other hand, a man who can't assert himself is like a turtle without a shell, vulnerable and kind of sad. So guys, if you were searching for that push to be confident, here's your chance to shine. Trust us, it'll make the women swoon faster than a Taylor Swift love song. Looking for more dating advice? Search no further. Stay tuned for our next video by clicking on the subscribe button.